Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to this evening, and we are very much shocked to hear the sudden demise of Miss Mary Florence Freda yesterday early morning. On this occasion, we express our heartfelt, deepest condolences to their family members and pray to God that God may bless them with the strength to overcome this grief and sorrow with the sudden demise of her daughter, Mary Florence Freda, and to all the family members. So we have seen how Mary has been proactive in various social work domains. She had career in social work for almost 2 decades, 19 plus years of social work service at different levels. She has been very active and has been contributing at various levels. From her schooling onwards, she was very passionate about social service, and after completing her social work from Garden City University, Bangalore, Karnataka, she took various services across the domains of social work in Bangalore, Karnataka, and has contributed immensely at her level and has served various beneficiaries across the domains. So with grief, sorrow, we are here to pay homage, our condolences, tribute to Miss Mary Florence Freda. She has been very compassionate, humane, and down to earth. And she is one of such very few social workers we have come across who have been in this field by heart and soul. And whatever the opportunities she got to do her best in the social service profession, she had utilized every opportunity and did the best in her career. Especially the services she has rendered on this platform is really unforgettable. Since pandemic, she joined this platform in the pandemic as a participant, and since then, where we were creating awareness on various aspects in the pandemic, on sustainable development, health and well-being, and different aspects of health and hygiene and COVID-19 protocols. Since then, she has been very much regular. To that extent, you can say her level of commitment, dedication, sincerity towards our profession. She has never missed a single day and was attending almost every day, all the sessions since then. So in between, due to some reasons that rarely she could not attend, but we can say that at most leaving those on and off, she has been one of the top contributors on this platform through participation. And many times she also shared her experience of work, and she has immensely contributed in terms of volunteering to the social work fraternity, where we all have contributed to the cause. As we all know, when we are being paid for the services offered, anyone can do the service, right? When we are getting some remuneration, when we are getting some name, when we are getting some designation, it is nothing great to offer services because we are being paid for, we are being recognized, we are having a position, and we are gaining experience. So it's very easy, it's quite normal, that is expected. We are under obligation to perform our duties. But as a volunteer, where the entire platform doesn't charge anything for participation, presentation, or for collaboration, and there is no remuneration as such to even the organizers or the participants or the presenters, to anyone, and coming forward voluntarily contributing our valuable time, resources every day without even missing a single day. You can imagine, time is very precious, and we all have the same 24 hours. We prioritize our time and accordingly our activities for the day. In spite of busy schedules, there are few volunteers. Why I am mentioning all this is to just give a glimpse, a gist of her level of commitment towards an initiative. After she has joined this platform on the very first time, since then she has been next to me, she has been the top participant. in terms of attendance or in terms of contribution. And she has taken it as a duty in spite of no remuneration to anyone, because we all are volunteers as organizers, as presenters, as participators, and there is no awards, rewards. Only the simple motive was to make a platform where everyone can come and share their knowledge, and everyone can gain their knowledge. And since then, we have decided ourselves to give back to society in various forms. Along with that, we have dedicated 2 hours for this platform, a minimum of 2 hours every day on this platform, so that everyone, especially the social work fraternity and allied sciences fraternity, can utilize this platform for various academic activities, research activities, for presentations, participation, and also in collaboration. And since then, we have been very much active in providing services without taking a single pice from anyone. No sponsorships or no advertisements, no funding has been accepted from anyone to make it accessible, affordable, transparent, accountable. Only thing is we need to have a discipline. And that discipline is very difficult. Why I am mentioning all this is so that we know the kind of discipline, commitment, sincerity she was following every day in and day out. That level of dedication she has shown in her tenure, entire tenure. I am just sharing with my experience of her journey in the past 5 years on this platform. Every day in and day out, we used to come together on this platform for academic events. And imagine every day with that same discipline, same commitment, same dedication. She was very much active from participation to promotion and inviting, reaching out to grassroots level. And her immense services, especially to the social work fraternity, is unforgettable. Unfortunately, we lost her, and it's a great loss to the social work fraternity, because without expectations and without getting any benefit, anyone who is involving committing themselves to that extent is a very rare phenomenon. As we see, there are many social workers across the world, but we rarely find few such people, without any expectations. And whatever assignments as a volunteer she has taken up, she has wholeheartedly put her heart and soul and has taken up. Even just before the day, every day before and after the event, generally we have a meeting with the members on the progress, because this has become the world's largest commemoration of sustainable development, and that too without funding from anyone, including we are promoting United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we have collaborations across the world with various organizations. And we are not expecting any kind of monetary benefits from anyone, but We are focused on just doing our duties, serving back to society as our responsibility, being a social worker, being a responsible citizen of the world, being a responsible person in this community. So such a person we lost today. Since I heard the news, it was very shocking until even now. I even can't believe that she is no more, because it's very rare to find such personalities. We all who have joined together might have similar experiences, and we express our heartfelt gratitude to her, and will pray for her Sadgati, and may God bless her with all the peace, and her family with all the strength and peace for the sudden demise of her. Now, we request everyone to observe 2 minutes of silence. Then we'll open the platform. All of you can switch on your videos, if possible, when you are, at least when you are sharing your thoughts for all the good deeds she has done over a period of time. So now we will observe 2 minutes of silence, and then one by one you can unmute yourself and you can share and offer condolences to her as a fellow social worker, as a fellow volunteer, for all the great services. She got the Best Volunteer Award on this platform, and also various awards from various other platforms. And she has been a regular participant in ISPSW conferences. And in NIMHANS also, she is alumni of NIMHANS, Garden City University, and various premier institutions. And it takes a great privilege for us to be part of this association, in her association. So let's observe 2 minutes of silence and then continue with the condolences. Thank you everyone for joining us in paying condolences. She was very much fine. She has no health issues, but suddenly, we lost her. She went to sleep in the night, day before, and in the sleep itself, we lost her. She could not see the day of the light on the next day. So there was no health issue. But, the nice people on the planet are very close to God. And, God loves them and He takes to Him maybe. So now I invite everyone one by one. Now I will start with Vasanta ma'am. She has a very close association. You can share. If you are unable to unmute yourself, Vasanta ma'am, can you hear me? Okay. Otherwise, we'll invite Nagaraj. He's a colleague of Miss Mary Florence Freda, and he is presently working as Deputy Manager in State Bank of India, Karnataka. Nagaraj ji.
Sir, am I audible? Okay. So, good evening, everybody. It is really unexpected to know that one of my close friend, well-wisher, and as Ravi sir said, God-sent person, Miss Mary Florence Freda, passed away. She is no more. It is very shocking, actually. We never expected that God will take such kind of persons this much early. And always we say good people always there is always good things will get an end, and this should not happen. And I know Mary Florence since past 20 years, as she has studied in Mount Carmel College, her graduation, and she joined MSW in Bangalore, Garden City College. We were actually studied in Bangalore University, and we were doing the field work together in Kidwai Hospital, that is Cancer Institute of Memorial Sciences near Nimhans, where we worked together. And she was teaching me a lot, and even with my blindness, she's guiding me a lot. She's helping me to get my notes, get the books, and she's telling what are the things are there in social work practice, principles, skills, techniques, tools, everything she was teaching me. We were discussing whatever classes they are teaching in our college and our college, everything. So after the field work, I think project works also we used to meet and discuss a lot of things. And we had a similar experience. Like she was working in one of the counseling center, and I was a lecturer for MSW in 2 3 colleges in university, guest faculty, Larvin College, Bangalore, and Bangalore City College. And few years we couldn't meet because of some circumstances. Even I couldn't invite for so many things also. We couldn't get the contact details of each other. So when I became the president of Rotary Bangalore Abilities in 2019-20, that time I met and invited her as a guest faculty for one of the session speaker. She was a speaker. We honored her as a best Rotarian award and we joined her to the Rotary also. She continued her journey in Rotary for 2-3 years. She worked as she did lot of counseling. She did lot of work for the disability fraternity. She helped many women with disability. She helped many children with disability. So many things she has done, and all our Rotary functions she used to come without missing. Even with her busy schedule, also she was attending most of our functions. And not only this, when a lot of issues were happening, I was discussing with her to help. Like one of the cancer patient, she helped for the treatment. One of the person with HIV/AIDS, she helped for counseling. One of the person with tuberculosis, she admitted and took care. And one of the person helped for hearing aid to get the hearing aid. Whole family, she was like our family member. Every family member knows her actually, and everybody is close to her. My father met her, my brother, my sister-in-law, my wife, my children. Everybody knows Mary Florence. And it is really unexpected. We never thought we are going to lose her. We pray God to give her strength. May the soul rest in peace. And our heartfelt condolences is always there. So I pray God for the family to bear this strength. It is unbelievable that we are going to lose such a nice person, such an eminent person. God should have not taken. When I came to know this from Ravi sir, I was also very shocked, very surprised. And even our Rotary members also, I sent the message. Even I called, that call was not picking. All these things, we don't feel that she is no more. Like we feel that she is there with us only. So this way, I know really say that her work, her contribution, her excellent work, especially in our social work fraternity. Every day she was attending our social work conference, social work webinar. Every day she was presenting, participating, and a lot of recognitions also she got. And very very active person, such a nice person. We should have not lost. So thank you for the opportunity, sir, for speaking about my one of my close friends.
Thank you, Nagaraj, for sharing your association with Mary Florence. Now I invite Vasanta ma'am. She is a retired officer from Child Welfare Department from Karnataka. She has a very good association with Mary Florence. Ma'am, you can unmute yourself. We can see you. We can't hear you, ma'am. We can see you, but we can't hear you, ma'am.
Hello.
Now, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Good
Hello.
evening, ma'am.
I can continue? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Yes, 1 minute, sir. Good evening to all. Namaste. Today, this is the very bad day, very deep pain to all of us. Mary Florence Freda is one of the best friend for the whole group, a best human in our group. Really, I miss you, Mary.
I miss you so much. Mary, to remember her, she was my student. She was my student in the Department of Social Work. She came to me from Garden University College for training under MSW Social Work to get training, to get prepare herself to the field to expose as a social worker. Those days, still I remember Mary was like a bud of a rose. She was not even bloomed out. Very shy nature, very much. She's very silent girl. She was so much afraid to expose herself to this society. But slowly, with the 2 years of her training under me, she has become like anything. She has learned lot of things. She was a fit person to do social work, to do counseling with. I was working as women and child welfare officer, and she was under me, and she had a wonderful training, and she has that passion. She had that patience to work with the orphan, unwanted, street, child labor children, prisoners children, all category of children used to be coming under me, and she could expose herself to them, and she could understand the problem of those such children, and she started her first career as a social work trainer under me. I'm proud of that. I had that opportunity, and she was with me. She had all the opportunity, and she has learned everything as possible, as much she can. Then, after 2 years of service, I had thousands of children, thousands of students, thousands of MSW, psychiatrists, social workers. Everyone used to come and go under me, take training, say goodbye, thank you, ma'am, and go. But Mary was the only one feather. She attached to me like anything. All these years, she was with me. She was never left me alone, and she was never alone for anything for that matter. She used to attach with me. Every day, one or other call used to come. She want to help somebody in the society. She want to do some good work for others. So she make me as a social work resource person for her. I'm proud of her, Mary, and daily we had a discussion, and so many people we served. Really, I'm proud that Mary also done such a nice social work in this society. She has done lot of social work, and though she was little bit handicapped, but never she showed it that she's, but she was helping for everyone. She was helping disabled person and physically disabled, physically challenged, and all variety of people. And if she gets any queries, immediately she used to call me, ma'am, how to face this, how to take up this, how to solve this. Like this only, I met almost all of these people who are here today in the webinar. That because of Mary, I met you all. Mary, thank you. But you are not here today. Jesus wants one more feather in his this thing. He has taken you as a feather in his wisdom. But your memories, your good qualities, your friendship always with us. Really, we miss you so much, Mary. But your kindness, your passion towards social work, your happiness towards the life, and she never used to get angry, never seen she was angry in her life, and never she used to go up and down with this thing. Always she maintained. Really, it's a wonder how that Mary passed away. Her sister called me and informed. I was worried to put in Facebook. I'm not sure that Mary passed away. I again and again inquired with her sister. Are you sure? Are you sure? She said, Madam, why can I do this? She is no more. She is no more. I'm calling you first time and I'm informing you. Then only I came to social media and informed the friends that Florence is no more with us. Really, we miss her. Such a nice personality. We can get thousands of people, but nobody can be Florence. I can get so many, even till today, I have thousands of students under me, and they are all in touch with me or say they are taking care of. But Mary, she might have come to my family thousands of times. She knows my husband. She know even recently my husband undergone with a major operation. She visited the hospital too, and always she knows my children. She speaks to my children. She knows everything in her diary. Everything she remembers me. Everything. And 15th was her birthday, 18th was my anniversary. Never used to miss it. Such a nice girl. Even 15th, she spoke to me and she said, one day she will come to me and she want to meet me. She will come to my house and she want to spend a day. So see the how the things will take care, how it takes turn in the life. But Mary's demise, really, all of us who are all the participants here, 20 to 24 people, every one of us, we miss you. Not only these 24, unknowingly, so many thousands of people outside this webinar, they are all missing you. Jesus gave her a good place in your heart, in your feather, in your wisdom. She's no more with us, but she's in your wisdom. Let her have the peaceful and eternal life in her future in the lotus feet of Jesus. Thank you, one and all. Mary, once again, I love you, Mary. I love you. You be one among us, even in your future life. If you come back as a human to this India or somewhere, I'll be with you forever, forever, and forever. I love you, Mary. I love you. Thank you. Namaste for all. Namaskara. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your association and memories with Mary. Rightly pointed out, we have seen many social workers. It's very hard to find such kind of social worker or a human being for that matter.
Roja.
She was very much, looking forward to help her joining us. Now I invite Professor B.T. Lavani, sir. B.T. Lavani, sir. Or Professor James. Or anyone else, you can one by one, you can unmute yourself and you can raise your hand or you can unmute yourself and introduce about you briefly. We have Professor Badru, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll go ahead, I guess, till others get themselves ready. I'd like to take this opportunity and thank Mr. Dr. Ravinder for having this online memorial service. Welcome to everyone. I'm sure Mary ma'am has touched each one of your lives so deeply that you are all connected here today. And I would like to share a small message from my end. She has been inspiring me in the right way. I have learned to give without expectation from Mary ma'am. That's what I've learned. I have a small condolence note from my end and my team, the International Fab Talks. This is Andrea June Powell talking from Hyderabad. It is with deep sorrow that I share the passing of my dearest friend, Miss Mary Florence Freda. Mary was not only a best friend to me, she was a best friend to many people out there. She was a tireless supporter of the International Fab Talks, standing with us right from the very beginning until her final day. She needs rest, I guess, and that is why the Almighty has taken her away from us. She had a lot of pain which she did not express. And I guess the Almighty wanted her to have peace in heaven, and that is why He has taken her away from us. Her dedication went far beyond our platform. She gave her time, energy, and love selflessly to many virtual online platforms, offline platforms, to unknown people and to known people. With the same spirit, with the same love, with the same generosity and kindness. The outpouring of grief and love from so many of us who know her has really proved that she is really a beautiful soul. Words fall short for many of us. We were speechless and in deep shock. As Sir said, Ravindra Sir said, it's still difficult to accept the fact that she is no more. But let us give her the peace that she deserves. Each one of us are going to join her one day or the other. Till then, we will really send our love and respect to where she is now. Mary has taught us a priceless lesson, especially to me personally, to give without expectation. I repeat this for all of us. To give without expectation, to serve with love, and to continue doing good without seeking anything in return. Her legacy of selflessness, compassion, and unwavering support will always remain an inspiration for me and for all those whose lives she's touched till date. May her soul rest in peace, that is an eternal peace. She will always remain in our hearts. I have a small song dedicated for her. This is what she wanted all of us to be, irrespective of which caste, creed, language, geographical location, country. She just wanted all of us to be united. I just have a small song of 4 lines. I just sing that and I end my tribute to Miss Mary, Florence Freda. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together. Bind us together with love. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together with cords that cannot be broken. Bind us together, Lord, bind us together. Bind us together in love. She taught us how to love beyond boundaries, and she's a very inclusive person. I'd like to end my tribute to her now and hand over the session to Ravinder sir and the others. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. God bless. Namaste.
Thank you for joining us and sharing your thoughts. Now I invite Professor Badru sir. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, Professor.
I want to appreciate the organizers for this memorial service. Personally in shock. I've never met in person Mary before, but she has always been very, very good to me. I find it very difficult to say she was, because quite a number of webinars that I've attended in Indian universities, she was the one that actually, stood and facilitated all of that. And even on my birthday on 15th of May this year, she was so kind, she remembered vividly, and it's because you have actually disabled the chat. I mean, it was so touching, the kind of messages that she sent on my birthday on 15th of May this year. And we have always esteemed pleasantly. She looks forward to me coming to India to see her, see the family, and all of that stuff. It was shocking reading that she passed on, and I was wondering, was it illness or this? I was told that she just slept and she didn't wake up, and I said, well, that is God's way of doing things. I mean, it's beyond anybody's imagination. We can only pray for succor, for comfort of the family, and for all of us who are friends and very dedicated international social worker. I'm even short of words to describe her. She's so loving, she's so kind, she's so generous, she gives without any condition. She's passionate about the profession, how to enlighten, how to give back to society, to the individual. And like Kevin described, is a person who believes whatever you are is beyond boundaries, beyond geography, beyond race, beyond ethnicities, beyond religion, and it's service to humanity. And it's a bundle of talent. Forgive me if I'm still saying is rather than was, because I still, for me, still believe that she lives on. And if I continue to say, I really also in total dismay and sure that she answered the glorious call. We just pray that God accepts her return and then comfort all of us who are also part and parcel of the extended family. We'll miss her sorely, and we can only take consolation that one day also all of us will answer the glorious God call. We pray that God will give us succor and a way of getting to know that there's a time for everything. There's a time for us to live. There's a time for us to die. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share my thoughts. Over.
Thank you, Professor Badri, for joining us and sharing your thoughts. Yeah, Akshay Kumarji, can unmute yourself.
Good evening to all of you. मैरी फ्लोरेंस बहुत अच्छे थे और मुझे कल ही उनके बारे में पता चला कि उनका डेथ हुआ और नेचुरल डेथ हुआ और जैसे इनका डेथ हुआ उस दौरान भी इन्होंने हमें एहसास दिलाया नाइट में कि मैरी फ्लोरेंस जो है वो आपके साथ है। तो सबसे पहले इन्होंने हमें एहसास दिलाया है अपना। और मैरी फ्लोरेंस जो है वो मेरी बहुत बेस्ट फ्रेंड रहे। इन्होंने ये मेरी एक इंस्पिरेशन रहे है और इन्होंने हमें और हमारा टीम को, सोसाइटी को बहुत दिल से सपोर्ट किया है और ये बहुत अच्छी इंस्पिरेशन रहे है। मेरी दिल से यही दुआ है कि भगवान इनकी आत्मा को शांति दे और इनको कोई भी पेन ना हो। I feel alone without Mary Florence. I can't express my feelings, but I just pray for Mary Florence, my bestie. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Akshay Kumarji, for sharing your association memories with her. Anyone else would like to share? Feel free to unmute yourself, start your video.
Hello, myself Kulwan. Namaste to all. Am I audible, sir?
Namaste, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you are audible. We can see you.
Early morning. Today,
Please go ahead.
I come to know about her death. She was a good friend of mine. In very short time, we become friends. She touched many lives with her selfless love. I loved her energy to work for society. Even she helped me whenever I needed her help. It's hard to forget her. Even it's more hard to accept that this has happened and to accept this harsh truth. My condolences with her family members. I pray God bless her family members and give strength to bear this loss. I can never forget her in terms of my life. Thank you very much. I can never forget her for in my entire life. Thank you very much for giving me this chance to say a few words about her. There is a lot to say, but I have shortage of words. God bless you, Mary. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kulwant Kaurji, for sharing your memories and offering our condolences. Yeah, we are running short of words. We have no words to express our grief and sorrow and our loss.
Yes, sir.
We all are praying. We all are, though she is not physically with us, but she is always there with us in our memories and will continue to be so.
Yes.
Thank you.
What is this?
Yeah, Dr. Chandrakala Diyali, ma'am.
Yeah, as far as, just give me this. See, whatever happens, people say that show must go on, So I have a guest, and along with that, my dearest friend. What do I say? I have heard many people speaking about her today. It's very, very difficult and hard to believe that somebody who used to call me up twice every week, and she would know, she would have such telepathy, to understand my emotion, what emotion I'm undergoing. She would share my feelings. I've not met her, but the kind of connect I felt with her is like, my own family member. And that's for the reason, as since morning I was not feeling okay yesterday, and I was trying to understand, and I told my husband also, my heart is aching, is there any problem? I shared with him, and so I got that telepathy, as well, because she was very dear to me, and I came across her during the time of COVID, when people were in disgust, the kind of situation we had. And I came across with, I think, around the same time with Dr. Ravindra's RM sir, because she was associated with him for conducting, the series of conferences and seminars and workshop, whatever you call it. And she called me up and she said, Madam, please join. And it was something on sustainability. That was my first, interaction with her. And then uh, another interaction so far I remember was when I presented the paper, the kind of, she was like my chair, as if she's my cheerleader, she had to kind of come up with some review and all. So she had loads of appreciation, and I got to know that she's such a large hearted lady who had a will to make difference in the society. And she was associated, so far I know, because she would share what is her day, day routine. And she shared with me that she's associated with many organization and all that, and she had loads of friends, name it any organization, she would share contact with me, because I would want to have mental health, specialist and all. So she had loads of friends, associates and all, and she shared that with me. So she really had a larger than life persona. And she was ready to help, and she connected with each one of us. Yesterday, as soon as I saw Ravindra sir's post, updates in the Facebook, I was shocked and I started bursting out into tears. I said, I've lost my friend. So I was in a bad shape and I called him up and he was equally speechless. He said, Madam, I don't know what has happened because I spoke to her last night, you know, and today morning I'm getting to hear, I mean, she's no more with us. So in time, I mean, she's taught us many things through her life, that we try to achieve and so much for ourselves. We try to earn name and fame for ourselves, and in that race we forget to connect with people. And she's shared uh, many things, and she collaborated and connected with each one of us. Today everyone who has spoken had a story to tell. Mary Florence, I know you are, yesterday I was just remembering her. I had my dinner around 6 o'clock yesterday. I happened to have, and then I was just sitting and all. I started scrolling the Facebook, and at night, there were a lot of celebration for Janmashtami there in my society. So a lot of noise was there. So I wanted to just focus. I said, where have you gone? Where have you gone? So without any information, and so early for you, Mary, who would call me up twice a week, to understand my emotion, to understand my status, to understand where I am in my personal life and professional life, and to encourage me like my sister, my own sister. She was one of those beautiful lady I met in my life. You are such a beautiful person. And remembering all those episodes and events in my life, I was just looking up in the sky. Right in front of me, there was a line, just, a straight line. It fluttered. I thought it's a light. So it was a bright light. I am not lying, but I could see, some bright light there in the sky. And I know you are on the lap of God Almighty. uh, in a short span of your life, you have taught us the lesson of love. You have taught us the lesson of compassion. You have taught us the lesson of friendship. You have taught us the lesson of collaboration. You have given me enormous opportunity across the world. I could share my thoughts and all, whatever I wanted to share in London, in South India, through you. Thank you wherever you are, and wherever God is putting you. May you have a lovely time. May you rest in peace, eternal peace. May you shine like a bright star, the way I had seen you yesterday in the sky. And I know you're immortal. Mary Florence, all that I can say is, with my folded hand, thank you for being all of our bestie. Thank you for teaching us the lesson of love. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your thoughts. She was very close to our hearts and close to our profession. It's a great loss for all of us. Thank you once again for joining us. Professor Lavani sir or Professor Jain Chaudhary sir? Or anyone else?
I'm here.
Jain sir.
Ravindraji, I am here.
Jain sir. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can switch on video if you are comfortable.
No, video I am not, because
Otherwise-
network is very poor. So I am not going for the video, but rather I will go to the audio.
Okay.
Ravindraji, so what to say? I mean, it is very, very unfortunate. And suddenly, when you send me that thing, we could not believe. Even my family today, I was talking to my daughter also. It happened just last summer vacation. We went together to Bangalore. You know that I inform you that Bangalore we went and for treatment of my daughter in Nimhan. And after that, with the discussion with Mary Ma'am only, we also went to the St. John's Hospital. And this is our first interaction. Even my wife and my daughter all were surprised that this is our first meeting. And they were asking, I mean, how long you know each other? I told this is the first time we are meeting here. All the time, whatever we have talked over either phone or some conference through Ravindraji. And but my family, my wife and daughter, they were very surprised. How she can come from such a far for us? We don't know even, and whole day she spent with us, and running from this corner to that corner, this doctor to that doctor, because she has a lot of access to different doctors and corridors as she work in Nimhans as well as St. John's also. Then I mean,
JNG, we can't hear you. Maybe connectivity issue. I think sir got disconnected. Anyone else would like to share? You can unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much, Dr. Ravindra.
Yeah, Christina, please go ahead. We can't hear you, Christina. Maybe network issue. think there is some technical issue. So anyone else? JNG?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Please continue.
The technical problem, network issue. Yeah, I am here in Nagaland. It's frequently network drop and something. As I was telling that I went to last summer, we went to Bangalore with my family, my wife and my daughter were there, and basically for treatment of the primary objective was for treatment of my daughter in Nimhans, and we went there for this purpose, but and after that we there were some issues, so we talked to as suggested by Mary. We went to St. John's Hospital also. Then and all together, we daughter and my wife, Mary ma'am, also time we are here.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, Christina. Please continue.
Thank you very much.
Christina, we can't hear you. Okay, anyone else? Because they are connecting from remote areas. And she's from Nigeria and Sir is from Northeast. Anyone else would like to share? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir, if I can speak a little. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir. What I'd like to share today with all of you is like, I've already shared my tribute to her, but what I learned after her death is Miss Mary was in a lot of pain, which she did not share with the world. If we could like connect and join together and understand the pain of each other and help each other at the right time. She has helped so many people, but the sad story is we did not understand her pain and suffering. And I really regret for not taking out time and sitting with her and making, getting to know her pain and suffering in any way, if I could help her to come out of it. So I think from today, each one of us who are sitting over here could really connect with one another and try to help one another rise up in any form. Like how she has done it for us selflessly, let us also, I mean, as a social worker, she has done such a lot. So why don't we do to uplift, people like Mary, uplift the lives of all social workers? They are doing it selflessly without anything. Why not we from our end give them something, a monetary benefit maybe, or something more than that? A dignified life, like, that's what I feel personally. I felt like sharing this. It is time we speak. We don't only take it at, yeah, she's doing this for us, she's doing this for us. What could I do for her if she has done this for me? So let's start thinking at a higher level. Maybe we could start a foundation called as, like, the Florence Foundation, and like help people like Mary, who has done good for all of us. I know, I just know I need to speak to people more deeply about it, as to how we can help people like Mary, not to let her go off from our hands like that. We don't know what's the problem that she's been facing, but I got to know that she was in certain pain, like. So I wish that we all try to save lives than to, just sit and share like this online. Like if we could have met her offline and given ourselves to her, and made understood her pain and suffering, and helped her to overcome them. As somebody has mentioned, Vasanta ma'am mentioned, she was an introvert. She was an introvert and didn't express much. We've lost her finally, but nevertheless, today she'll be hearing each one of us. So hoping all will join together to build beautiful bonds, lasting bonds, like how she has connected with all of us. Thank you.
Dr. Ravindra, may I continue?
Yeah, please.
I'm back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you very much,
Christine.
Dr. Ravindra, for giving us this great platform where I connected with Mary. I'm Christiana Akiwun from Nigeria. I joined this group. Well, we built friendship with Mary, and
Again, we lost you. Okay. I know, it's a tough time for all of us. She has been, very close to most of us. And, every day she used to speak to me on professional work, because, she, the moment she joined and we observed her dedication, commitment, so we deliberated a few responsibilities also onto her. Like she was the coordinator, co-coordinator for few events. And, I would like to share one thing also, because one of our friend has expressed that, we could have extended few things like monetary things and all.
I'm back, Dr. Ravindra. Can I have?
Yeah, please. Maybe you have network issue. I think you can switch off your video and can try, because you are getting disconnected. We also would like to.
Okay, let me. Okay, I'm glad to go on. So I get daily checkups from Mary, and she tries to find out how I'm doing and my family. And even the day before she died, she sent me a message to check up on.
I think there is some network issue. Okay. So, yeah, as one of our friends has expressed, that, it's not like see, that's what I have mentioned. It's not we are working for something in expectations of something. We all have very limited time, 24 hours, and we all have our own priorities. And why I mentioned, especially in social work and in other sectors, we have seen, we could have done a lot in social work, but still we are lacking behind. Because when we are expecting something, say, that's why I was, deliberately mentioning, no matter we have salaries or we have remuneration, we have our own NGOs, we are expecting still we couldn't go beyond out of the box to do what we are doing. Everyone here, we are doing one thing or other, but we couldn't go to an extent out of box and reach out to each and everyone. So that's how, Mary also, even if you pay 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, or whatever it is amount, you will still restrict yourself. Okay, I am getting this much, so I will be doing only this much. That is how things are practically going on. See, that's why we don't see that kind of dedication or commitment when you are salaried or when you are given a salary. That's the greatness of volunteering. In the volunteering, you don't expect anything. And there is no limit. See, like in salary, you may be paid something, but you will always be judging against your salary how much work to give back. That is where we limit ourselves. Being in academia as a professor or being in, NGO, trustee or member. So that's why I was very much particular, especially on the platform, off the platform also, that we should not bring monetary aspect into this entire system. That's where we limit ourselves. See, if we bring monetary aspect, what happens? We'll always be judging it against how much we are getting and how much we are giving. So we should not get into that. And that was my intention of not getting into monetary thing. And in the same way, Mary, how she got very much interested in this platform or in these activities are on the same lines. She never expected anything. Even we offered, because I personally also offered, because we had a very good volunteer. That's why we gave her so many positions. She was also editorial board for our publications, which is, the world's largest commemorations. And we have offered many positions, though we did not publicize. She was part and parcel of the entire team, which is running, this entire program as such. So she had various roles, but she never wanted, to be herself advertised or publicized. No one for that matter, because, this, why I'm mentioning this, there, if we bring in monetary concept, there is always that thing. Why we are not able to perform in our own profession wherever we are? Because again, in the same environment, same settings. So that's why this platform itself is a unique. Why I am saying again and again this platform? Because I know her in and out through this platform, and we had a varied experiences, working together. And because of this, today we are able to give so many opportunities. We have everyday sessions going on, and we have thousands and thousands of sessions. No single platform has ever provided such an opportunity to people. to come across, and they got a lot of opportunities after coming to this platform. Many first generation learners, presenters who came here, who presented, and Mary also, was one such person who came here and she got interested voluntarily, and she herself has taken up, showed up, and today, she has become so much memorable. I mean, we are missing her so much because of her dedication and commitment. And apart from that, financially and other aspects, I and Nagaraj and Vasanta ma'am, we all are aware of her financial situation also, and God blessed her. Enough, I can say, comfortable and very good family to support her. So she had no financial, this thing. And health also, yeah, she has some challenges, but she never, even I also many times I told, you had certain percentage of disability, so why not utilize this disability services, and you can also go for employment and other things. But she always used to tell, she always looked up me as a father figure, like her father. I used to guide her and, give support her. In a similar way, she told that, my father never wanted me to be portrayed as a disabled. My family never wanted me. And I personally never wanted to, that is, to showcase or portray my disability, physical disability. And I'm able to comfortably manage it. So we should respect her decision, whatever it was. And we always gave her freedom in whatever task she was doing. And, that's how I think I personally feel. Because even as far as I know from this, we have a very long association, Nagaraj and Vasanta ma'am and, myself. Though we know her since quite long, and we have been very much closely associated and closely working. So we know, we think that we know, her personality, and we always supported to the best, even coming to Vasanta ma'am or coming to Nagaraj also, because Vasanta ma'am was very much instrumental in bringing up social work, apart from NIMHANS and other thing. And Nagaraj was very much instrumental to introduce her to Rotary. And, after coming to our platform, we gave responsibility, we shared contacts, and we also gave her freedom to explore on behalf of our organization. She has also many times acted as a face of organization in inviting people. We are given complete freedom because we know her kind of dedication, commitment she has shown. So we have given her complete freedom and authority also to deliberate and invite resource persons or invite participants. And that's why you won't see, I'm not telling practical, there are many people who preach, but there are very few people who practice. You can see every day because we have every day an event, a program, an opportunity. In fact, I would say every day an opportunity for everyone. And we can see every day flyers are being shared, posted on her social media and our social media, and many regular, volunteers, participants. Every day there is no day that you can't see any flyer or any opportunity that is missing on that day. So no matter how much you pay, everyone is working. All of us are working in some place, some institution, some hospital, or some NGO. Are we committed to that level? Now, why I say, because I also have seen many people in different fields, even spiritual also. So next to spirituality, I haven't seen this kind of dedicated devotion, commitment towards profession. In spirituality and in religion, we see because we have hardcore beliefs, and that commitment, that level of commitment is entirely different. Because I truly believe work is worship. So I do, as I am doing worship, I do my work also as I do worship. So that's why it has become part of our routine. If we don't do this job on any day, we feel that that day is not complete. To that extent, Mary was there involving herself. Before program, we used to meet, coordinate, and plan. And after the event also, we were taking feedback from others, how it went, and we were discussing how it went and how well we can do, how we can improve on a daily basis. So these conversations, not rarely, not a day passed where we members did not talk with each other. So every day, almost every day, we had program almost every day. We were discussing, talking deliberately. And many times, recently, as one of our member has expressed, one of our colleague has expressed, she has her own foundation, which has started long back, almost 19 years back. If I'm not wrong, maybe 10 years back, I think, 2014, 2011, I think, if I'm not wrong, exactly. So we had this thought also when she joined, because we generally keep encouraging others also to do some activities, register an NGO and keep on doing some activities so that there is freedom and there is liberty, there is full autonomy, so that whatever you want for the right cause, you can take it up. So she was helping on her charity, whatever she can do. Her father was an RBI retired official, and she is very well, financially settled by the God's grace with her parents' efforts. So she was able to do, and there was no expectation by her family as well, as they are not dependent on her, and blessed family that gave complete freedom to Mary Florence to take up the social initiatives. And she was also never burdened, though she didn't have a full-time employment or full-time engagement from since COVID pandemic. Though she got many offers, but she gave a lot of preference to family. And one of her houses were also under renovation. So she wanted to take care of her family, especially mother, after her father has demised. And she was more into, taking care of her family. not financially, but no, socially, emotionally, the kind of support, and also supporting in her free time, Rotary, and also various other platforms. She was very active wherever she is. She was very dedicated, committed, and without expecting anything. That's a greatness. Though many has offered many kind of benefits, but she, denied, especially knowledge, whatever to my knowledge, many times we also, for her service, because we were also doing various activities and recognizing people. She always used to say that your association is a great honor award for me. And it's not just in words. Her level of commitment, her participation itself says a lot. How she loved this platform, this association. And even today, since I heard the news, I'm still not able to recover from it, that she is no more. Even today also, as usual, yesterday also we had, commemorations and celebrations. And today also we are having, at any point of time also when we had some technical issue, she used to tell, or I used to tell, or even our other members also used to tell, let's continue, why not? Even for half an hour also no problem, or for 1 hour also no problem. We never, look back. Sometimes the session started at 6 and ended at midnight, 1, 2 also. Many speakers, resource persons who are here, they also know, but we never stopped it saying we are running out of time, or we are short of time. We tried to provide every opportunity. Until that last moment, no matter how much time we were there, and as part of our team, she was also there. It's not like, why I am mentioning all these things are, monetary aspect is just one thing that, we are doing our jobs, our business, whatever it is. But monetary aspect should not be always the first thing. That will spoil many things. Our relationship, friendships, professional connections. It should be there. Monetary aspects are important. But beyond that, other things are also equally important. Monetary should never be the first criteria for anything. That's where this platform today, we all together, today we are commemorating, today we are talking about her. See, generally what happens, once person is there itself, we are forgetting. We are taking benefits and we are forgetting that person. Again, when there is some need, we are approaching them. Today, in spite of her absence, we are also talking about her because of her commitment, of her dedication, of her devotion towards social work and service. Today we are spending, today we have dedicated, and we also have taken decision that, we have collaborators, and many of the collaborators also spoke today, like Jayanti from GFSRD, and we have other people. We have, taken collaborators, and we have joined together, and we are organizing programs. And we, as part of this commemorations also, we have initiated the Charitable Trust, which Mary has started long back. Since she has joined, in the very first conversation when we spoke each other, and as a professional, we had a professional talk, she told me on the very first day itself that she had started a charitable trust when I inquired about her professional and other activities. So we always wanted to carry out some activities on that, though she was doing, many charitable activities like helping others, cancer patients, and wherever there was need, but not at this kind of level. So recently, if you all remember, we have organized 2 programs. So I said, no, we should definitely take it up. And I insisted her, that we also need to do some programs on Mary Florence Charitable Trust. And that's how recently we have organized 2 programs on financial literacy in association with the Mutual Funds Association of India. And the ex-SEBI director, we invited him, and also one of our resource person, we invited him, and they two sessions, 2 programs, 2 events were organized on the trust name in collaboration. And in fact, we also organized many, we planned many also, but unfortunately, we didn't expect that she will be no longer. We had many plans for further things, but we will continue, and her trust will be part as a permanent collaborator, and all future events will also have the trust name. So she will never leave us. She is always there with us. And in our collaboration, she doesn't have a logo for her trust, but we are going to prepare one logo. And you can see many logos, international organizations, national organizations. And soon we are going to incorporate her trust as one of the permanent collaborator. And you can see on every flyer, we will have Mary Florence Charitable Trust, so that she is always there in our memories, and her services, in spite of she not being in this world physically, but she will always be there in memory. So with this simple thought, I will, hand over to Dr. B.T. Lavani, sir, Professor, sir. Thank you for joining and being with us. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
It was a very sudden shock for me to learn the very sad demise of Mrs. Mary Florence. Actually, she was by way of conversation only, and she requested many times to me, sir, please join our organization, deliver a talk also. According to her desire, if you remember, I was able to deliver one talk on this platform. Actually, we met on a social media, and Mary requested me, Dr. Lavani sir, can you give your number? Can you be my mentor? I have seen your background and profile. Please give your number if you are comfortable. Then I shared my number to her, and thereafter she started communicating me. Last year, I think I was there in Bangalore. She tried to meet me, but unfortunately, because of the time constraint and location and all, last September I was there, and we were unable to meet. But Mary was a very good organizer. She had a strong desire to develop and disseminate the knowledge of social work. She has a very wonderful networking also. But unfortunately, we missed her, and all of a sudden, I don't know what is the reason. I spoke to you also. You said, sir, nothing. We too don't know. And unfortunately, she passed away. So this is not the platform to deliver a lecture. I pray God that her soul rest in peace. And as sir, Ravindra sir, you are one of the gem of the persons I have been seeing that you have been conducting hundreds and hundreds of activities. You invited me many times. Unfortunately, sir, because of the time constraint, I am unable to respond to your communication many times. You invited me to deliver lectures, but because of the preoccupations and continuous efforts, so in future, of course, because of Mary and you, as and when you require my services, I will try to deliver my services, sir. So that would be, if I deliver my lectures on this platform, I consider that it would be a great tribute to Mary Florence. With these words, once again, I pray God, let her soul rest in peace. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Yes, that's what as you rightly pointed out, what we can do is, on her name, whatever we are doing as part of this, she was so much dedicated in providing services, as a service. So we will continue uh, her memory along with us as long as we are able to contribute. Thank you very much for joining us. You are always been there as part of social work fraternity, and we will always keep inviting you for even future events as well, because we all are one family. We'll continue to work together, collaborate together for development and advancement of social work. Thank you for your kind words. Anyone else would like to share? Can unmute yourself. Feel free to unmute yourself. Christina, I think she has some network issues. Bhavya, we see Bhavya. I know we all are running short of words. I can deliver lectures hours together, but today I'm not able to even express my feelings and thoughts, because we are unable to still digest that she is no longer with us. While this meeting is happening, I'm still able to feel her presence in this meeting. So we can see her in front of us on the screen. So a great soul is lost, and we once again convey our condolences, heartfelt, deepest condolences to our family. It's a great loss, and we'll all pray. Let's all pray together for her departed soul to rest in peace and be with the God as part of God, and bless all of us, because once we treat everyone who has departed to the God as gods, a part of God, and her memories, her efforts, services will continue as long as we are able to contribute on this platform. Especially our tribute or our homage or our gratitude to her services will be always remembered. And as I have mentioned, we have already taken a decision that the trust which she started, and we have already initiated the process. We have been organizing also 2 programs earlier, and we'll continue to add her so that she is always remembered, and we'll add her trust as a permanent collaborator. So she will be there in all the events, even after she is not there in this world physical, but she is always there in our memories. And as a true social worker, she has always lived up to the expectations without expecting anything. Let's all take inspiration for her. In spite of, not having a big position or a professor, or in spite of not having a huge salary, or in spite of not having a huge status, but still, at whatever level, even my professors taught me, at whatever level, whatever little you can contribute. You invite everyone. You extend your invitation to everyone, invite everyone. If they come, fine. If they don't come also, don't worry about it. But whatever you have initiated, let that be continued. So that's the inspiration I have taken. And many senior professors have come, and we have also given opportunity. And she also has come forward and took the responsibility and opportunity, as everyone is sharing. We have showed the way how to reach out, and she has been. We gave, though, first time what generally happens, first time when someone gives a contact, next time we will not go through them. It have not. I always keep the chain going, but generally what happens, next time we directly go talk to them, invite them. But we always insisted that though it may be our contact, or whether she explored through various ways, she used to always ask us where to find resource persons, because every day we need resource persons, right? And so I was telling, you find out on various sources, let's connect to various departments, and even on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn. So she used to tell, sometimes she used to be very disappointed, because we need to have session, right? And we need someone to talk on the platform every day since 5 years almost. And even earlier also, we had a lot of sessions going on, online, offline, hybrid mode. And every day we need a speaker. That too, every day we have kept 2 hours. 2 hours speaking continuously is not not an easy task. And every day staying 2 hours also is not an easy task. Participating, that too, listening, okay, we can speak hours together, but patiently listening to it, documenting it. Again, as she was also editorial panel for the upcoming publications for this entire series, she had the responsibility. She is part of the editorial team, and she was also handling the documentation part along with us. And she has to document also who is participating, who is presenting, and all the details along with us. So that kind of level, that kind of dedication, commitment, very fortunate to have such a family which has been supporting her. And really, the family is a blessed family to be blessed with such a child. Very fortunate family. But though this is a very unfortunate occasion, we all lost her. So we pray that God may give strength, and whatever support we can extend from our side, our greatest tribute is to have her in all our future upcoming events as part of the collaborator, so that she is remembered forever for her services. And with this, if no one else is there, we can conclude it here. We have Professor Ronald, sir. Sir has just now joined. Professor Ronald, sir, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, I'm here. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes, I'm glad I was able to join. I'm actually traveling in the airport right now, but I was so shocked to hear about Mary's passing, and I wanted to offer my prayers to her family, but also just to share here how important she was. Even though we only crossed paths briefly in my life, she was always so giving, caring, helpful, and kind, and trying to make the world a better place. And that kind of person is rare. So I wanted to just make sure I have a chance to tell you how much she meant to me and how much I'll miss her. And wish her family well. That's all I wanted to share. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. In spite of busy schedule, you have joined and conveyed your message. We'll always be grateful to you, all the professors, all the fraternity, for
Thank you.
Your support. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anyone else you would like to share? The final word, we can conclude. I think it's time to say goodbye for the day, and we'll continue our journey no matter what happens. Our services to the community should continue. Our services to the society, giving back to the society, will continue with her as well. So, Christina, if you are comfortable, you can leave your message.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ravindra. Once again, I say good night, my sister Mary, Florence. Thank you so much for making yourself available for.
Yeah, thank you, Christina. Thank you, each and everyone. So I pray and I wholeheartedly express my gratitude to each and everyone for joining us in this memorial event. We will soon organize a memorial lecture with all your support in coming days. We will invite our social work fraternity to join us for the memorial lecture, and we will see what best we can do in her memory. And we also thank this opportunity for her family and Mary also on this occasion, and to all the social work fraternity for this constant, continuous support we all have extended to Mary, and may God bless her with peace, and may her family be provided with strength and peace. So thank you once again, everyone. We express our heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone. See you all tomorrow at the same time with the same joining link. Take care. Good night.